we're going to look at some money questions in context now. So what that means is that the questions are in a real life situation. So often in maths, you have to read a couple of sentences and decide what maths it is you need to do. So that's what we're going to practice today. So first question. Emma saves £3.50 each week. How much has she saved after 8 weeks? So when we've got a question like this, if we're talking about something each week and then there's so many weeks, then what we've got is £3.50 for the first week, £3.50 for the second week, £3.50 for the third week, and so on. So there are 8 lots of £3.50. So remember, if you've got 8 lots of £3.50, that means we're multiplying. It means it's times, okay? So I'm just going to write that down. 8 times £3.50. But the kind of calculations that we've been practicing this week, we put the money at the top. So we're going to do that because it doesn't matter when you're multiplying what order you do it in, does it? So we're going to work out £3.50 times 8, and then we'll know how much Emma has saved after 8 weeks. So we're going to do 0 times 8. So 0 times 8 is 0. Then we're looking at 5 times 8. So if you quickly dash up your 5 times table or your 8 times table, then you'll find that that's 40. So remember, we need to write that as 0 there and 4 there so that that still says 40 as we look at it. Then we need to do 3 times 8. That's 24. Add the 4 at the bottom, makes 28. And if we look at our question, look at the number of decimal places in the question, number of figures after the decimal point, we've got that one and that one. There are no figures after any decimal point here. So we've got 2 figures after the decimal point in the question. So we need 2 figures after the decimal point in the answer. And we need a pound sign because the answer's money. So after 8 weeks, Emma has saved £28. Okay, so moving on to Jenny next. For her restaurant meal, Jenny's ordered garlic bread, chicken fajitas and a strawberry ice cream sundae. Will the £20 note she brought cover the cost? Well, let's hope so for Jenny's sake. So what are we going to have to do with those numbers? Well, it would be a good idea, wouldn't it, to find out the total, okay, the total cost for her meal. So if we're finding out a total cost and there's several different things, we're going to need to add them up, aren't we? So we need £3.59 for the garlic bread. Now, the chicken fajitas are £11.99. So remember, when we're adding and subtracting, put the point in first, and the 11 has to come in front of the point, and the 99 comes after the point. We need to make sure that we're keeping everything in these nice, neat columns. Okay? And then the strawberry ice cream sundae, again, we're going to put the point in first. The ice cream sundae costs £4.89. So we can see clearly what column everything is in. And we're going to add up these 3 numbers. So starting at the right hand side here, we've got 9, add 9, add 9. That's the same as 3 times 9, isn't it? So that would be 27. Then we've got 5, add 9 is 14. Add 8 is 22. Add 2 is 24. Remember, keep your points in line, including in the answer box. Then we've got 3 and 1, that's 4. Add another 4 is 8. And add that 2 makes 10. So we write down 10 because we've still got another column to go. And in this final column, we've got just 1 there and 1 there. So that makes 2. Uh-oh. It comes to £20.47. So the answer is no, because she will be... How much short will she be? How much more money has she spent than what she's got? Well, it's 47 pence there, isn't it? No, because she will be 47 pence short. You could also say that £20.47 is bigger than £20. Remember when we've looked at bigger than or less than signs? So that would be another way of answering this. Oops, because. Okay, so I've got different ways of answering this, but in a question like this, you would need to show all your work in and show how you found your answer. Okay, we appear to be staying in a restaurant now. Obviously, I was hungry when I wrote these questions. So, 4 friends go to a restaurant for a meal and agree to split the bill equally between them. Okay, so that's important. Okay, so is that. The 4 meals cost these amounts. And the friends agree they will add a £10 tip. How much should each person pay? So there's a few bits and pieces to this question. So first of all, we need to find the total for the meal. Okay, so we need to work out, £21.45, add £18.47, being careful to keep the points all in a nice row, £20.16, and £22.44. Okay, so we're going to add up all those numbers. Okay, so starting with the right hand side, I'm going to add this column first. So if you want to pause the video whilst you work it out yourself, that's okay as well, and then come back and check that I'm right. So first of all, we're going to do 5 add 7 is 12, add 6 is 18, add 4 is 22. Okay. Next one. 4, 4, 1 and 4. So we've got 3 4s there, haven't we? So that makes 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep your points in a line. Remember, the points are not a column, so the 1 does have to go below the next column. Okay, so we're adding up 1 and 8, that's 9, and 2 makes 11, and 1 makes 12. And then the last column, we've got 2 and 1, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the total bill comes to £82.52. Okay, so now let's read the question again. So the 4 meals cost these amounts. We've found the total now. So I'm going to write that down. Okay, then it says the friends agree they will add a £10 tip. Okay, so that's a £10 tip on top of the £82.52. So we're going to work out £82.52, add £10. Now, you can probably do that in your head, and even if you can't, if you look at this, the only thing that's being changed here is that 8's having a 1 added to it. Nothing else is changing in the other columns. So it's £92.52. Pound sign. Right, now go back to the beginning of the question. Let's read it again. 4 friends go to a restaurant for a meal and agree to split the bill equally between them. This is what the 4 friends' meals cost, including the tip. And then the question is, how much should each person pay? So what we've got is this total amount now, including the tip, and we need to work out what each person should pay. So there are 4 people, and we need to share that equally between 4 people. So we're going to have to divide, because divide's to do with sharing, isn't it? So we're going to divide by 4. So 4 into 9, well, it goes 4 times 2 goes 4, 8, 12. So 2 4s are in 9. 2 4s are 8, so there's 1 left over. Then how many 4s are in 12? Well, that's 3 exactly, isn't it? You keep your decimal points in line for dividing. Then 4 into 5 goes once with 1 left over. and then 4 into 12 again is 3. So each person should pay £23.13. Okay, and that's the end of that question. So you can see there was quite a lot to do for that one, wasn't there? Okay, so well done everybody. I'll see you soon. There's some practice questions on the way for you.